we first heard the word cancer, it was that's not fair. The way miracles happen is through other people. Back when Becca was diagnosed with cancer, just floored us, for one thing, but the neat thing about that was I felt like we were prepared. So then when she was diagnosed, I felt like he was with us already, with me particularly. We went in, she had a mass on her neck that had grown 3 times in a night. And so we had the ultrasound, and then we had an MRI a couple days later. And from the MRI, the technician, the head honcho guy, brought us into his office, showed us images of cancer that just was all in her upper body, just everywhere. With the emergency room and all the tests that they had to run. And then there was questions about if it was that rare aggressive cancer where all the MRI results and the scans and the tests were sent to several doctors. But with all those doctors going over all the scans and history and notes, we had several bills from different doctors. So probably about 6 doctors that looked at the notes. So, and then we had the emergency room bill as well because they thought it was that aggressive cancer. Very short amount of time, we had a bill. Obviously, that was just horrendous. We save for times like these, but we did not have enough of what we needed to pay. And by, of course, December, we had met our maximum out of pocket. Several people that I felt sacrificed a lot and helped donate to our cause of cancer. There are several family members, and there were several people in our ward who helped contribute. A knock on our door where a little jar, it was the little jam-sized jar, just had a bunch of coins in it. And I just thought, that's probably because we're from a ward with a lot of small children. And I just thought that probably was a big sacrifice for some little kids who thought that they could donate. Every time a bill came, which were frequently, pretty much every 3 days, we had something to pay. And the miracle about it was that we had it. And for every appointment, I wanted to take her. Being a mother, I couldn't not take her. So I would take off work, and when I did that, I just didn't get paid, which was fine. I wouldn't mind that sacrifice, but it did affect the outcome of how much we could save for cancer and pay for. We ran out of money. This year we ran out of money. Several surgeries, several scans, lots of chemo, just added up our bill to what we needed to pay for. And as bills came in, I would look in our savings and we would have it. I can't help but think of the Pioneer story where the lady went to go get a cup of flour. She knew this was her last cup of flour and just had the faith that everything was going to turn out and that God would help her. And I know that's what God did for us, because every time I go to get my cup of flour, it was full. I know that God will help us because He has so far. I'm just putting my trust in Him that He will continue to bless us.